Africa-China Relations at the Crossroads, The Future of FOCAC Amid Rising Global Tensions, by Satori News. The ninth Forum on China-Africa Cooperation Oak Summit, set to take place from September 4th to 6, 2024 in Beijing, is shaping up to be a pivotal event for Sino-African relations amidst the backdrop of intensifying geopolitical conflicts. This key diplomatic forum, initiated in 2000, functions as the epicenter for formulating policies, fostering dialogue, and developing collaborative ventures between China and numerous African nations. Given the current global tension, the forum's outcomes are more significant than ever for the future trajectory of bilateral cooperation. Frequent and well-organized, this triennial conclave has traditionally been advantageous for both parties, with the 2021 gathering resulting in a $40 billion commitment from China targeting various sectors, including infrastructure, agriculture, and manufacturing. The implementation record of FOCAC, as research indicates, boasts a substantial completion rate, with $155 billion of the overall $191 billion in promised loans from 2006 to 2021 being executed as of late 2021. However, the fair critique points to a lack of agreement transparency and an assorted array of financing methods, complicating the evaluation of the forum's efficacy. FOCAC summits serve more than economic agendas. They are pivotal for constructing political alliances. In recent years, China's strategy under President Xi Jinping has gravitated towards sustainable and balanced growth, reflected in significant market-oriented reforms introduced in 2021. This evolution points to a strategic pivot at the upcoming FOCAC towards economic feasibility, communal advantages, and ecological integrity, with an emphasis on increased private sector engagement over state-dominated initiatives. The dynamics of the 2024 summit reflect the broadening aims of China in the wake of challenges from Western coalitions, particularly from the United States. Africa's role in this landscape is becoming diversified, moving beyond mere economic import to a more strategic geopolitical pedestal, providing China with a critical ally in reforming global governance. The risks involved in FOCAC investments, however, cannot be dismissed. There is escalating concern regarding the potential impact on African nations' sovereignty and fiscal health, particularly given the high debt burdens these investments can incur. A refined approach to FOCAC will necessitate African countries focusing on value-added projects, aligning with continental initiatives like Agenda 2063, and a collaborative strategy to counterbalance China's neatly laid out objectives in the China-Africa Cooperation Vision 2035. Africa can no longer afford the luxury of passive participation in FOCAC. Proactive engagement is essential. The forum should not dictate, but rather reflect the shared ambitions of the continent, serving as a safeguard to decline projects that undermine these aspirations. The forthcoming summit is adopting an innovative format, operating through thematic committees co-chaired by an African nation and China, to potentially bolster unity and address specific regional imperatives. With changing global investment currents, as seen with the G7 and EU initiatives, Africa's strategy must revolve around maintaining strategic autonomy to capitalize on diverse sources of investment effectively. As such, the success of FOCAC will hinge on its adaptability to new global exigencies while fulfilling the needs of Africa. The challenge ahead lies in crafting a partnership between China and Africa that not only navigates the rising geopolitical turmoil, but catalyzes a mutually beneficial, sustainable progression, a direction that might redefine FOCAC as a paragon of international cooperation. Thank you for choosing Satori News.